Happy Thanksgiving, folks. This is Jake Davis, and today I'm going to rank down the top 5 best Thanksgiving movies. Or at least 5 movies that I would recommend you watch on this wonderful Thanksgiving day. To be fair, unlike, Christmas or Halloween or even on like Memorial or Veterans Day, you can watch plenty of war flicks. There doesn't really seem to be this massive abundance of Thanksgiving flicks out there. So, here's 5, I think. So this is basically just based on how these films definitely have Thanksgiving relevance, of course. But these are 5 good movies. And I would recommend you seeing them. This isn't also necessarily how I would personally rank these movies, but least to worst. But these are 5 films that I think are worth watching on a Thanksgiving. A day to watch on the holiday to kind of put you in the positive, or in the spirit for the day. Number 5 is Home for the Holidays from 1995, directed by Jodie Foster. It's a little bit of this forgotten about family comedy. It's a very sweet film starring Holly Hunter, Robert Downey Jr., the late Anne Bancroft, Charles Durning, Steve Guttenberg, Claire Danes, Dylan McDermott, and Geraldine Chaplin. It's basically just about a woman who, one random Thanksgiving, is going back to her family, and she's kind of down in the dumps this year. And it just goes through the general things that people and families go through on their Thanksgiving holidays. And it's a good movie. It's a good film. Number 4 is The Ice Storm from 1997, directed by Ang Lee. This is not a comedy. It's a very kind of a dark film. Takes place in the mid-70s, and it stars Kevin Kline, Sigourney Weaver, Joan Allen, Tobey Maguire, Christina Ricci, and Elijah Wood. This is basically just about, again, a family coming together over the Thanksgiving holiday. And a lot more of this revolves around dirty secrets and tragedy and things that people really don't talk about when they should, because it kind of tears them apart. Number 3 is a bit of a cheat. Miracle on 34th Street. Definitely more of a Christmas film, but how the whole film's catalyst is the Thanksgiving Day Parade. It's hard to not see it as a Thanksgiving film as well. Both film versions are better. Are good. The 1994 Richard Attenborough remake is a very good film, but I personally prefer Edmund Gwynn's 1947 film. Guy won an Oscar for playing Santa Claus. I mean, wow. That would never happen today, you want to imagine. So I definitely recommend seeing that. Number 2, it's got to be Spider-Man for me. The original Sam Raimi Spider-Man is definitely one of the best superhero movies ever made, and was really a game changer on how to adapt and make superhero films. The fact that the whole everything comes to a head in the film over a Thanksgiving dinner where all 5 of our main characters tensions and bitterness as well as secrets come to surface, and it's just this one scene in a big movie, but a crucial moment. And quite frankly, ever since I first saw it, I've always kind of felt that it should be considered a Thanksgiving film, a holiday movie. I've watched it a couple times over the years on Thanksgiving Day, and when I was trying to think of this list, it was the first movie that came to mind. But it's not my number 1. My number 1 Thanksgiving movie is easily Planes, Trains, and Automobiles from 1987, directed by John Hughes, starring Steve Martin and John Candy. This is very, very simple. 2 businessmen are trying to get home for Thanksgiving, and anything that can go wrong does go wrong. John Candy is an eccentric, and Steve Martin is a tight ass. And it's a brilliant film, very touching, very funny, and iconic in its own right. It's the essential Thanksgiving film. I plan on watching it later today, in fact. Like I said, there's not a lot of Thanksgiving movies to really come up, so I tried to think of some ones that these weren't just the 5 movies I thought of, you know, like The Nightmare Before Christmas is possible. You know, it's right there in between Halloween and Christmas, so why not watch it on Thanksgiving? It's still in play. Disney's Pocahontas is a definite Thanksgiving film, but I've never been a fan of it. As well as Terrence Malick's The New World, which is basically the same story, just live action and R-rated, and I've never even seen it, to be honest with you. There's also Christopher Guest's For Your Consideration, which is a mockumentary about people making a holiday film and how the obsession to try to win Oscars becomes more important than actually producing a quality film. And then there's just pretty much any John Wayne Western film. Not The Quiet Man. Save that for St. Patrick's Day. But I mean the Westerns. Talking The Searchers, the Cowboys, any of the Hay in the Jail movies. The Hay in Jail trilogy, not the Rio trilogy. The Rio trilogy, you're substituting El Dorado for Rio Grande. Rio Grande is still a good movie, but you want to watch El Dorado. So those are my Thanksgiving films. Hope you enjoyed this little video that I threw together, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful Thanksgiving with you and yours. I'm Jake Davis, and I'll catch you on the fly.